When someone is angry, you can tell the type of person that they are because the word of the Lord says, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. You can tell who a person is by listening to the words that they speak. I know oftentimes we have people that will pretend, so they'll talk a certain way, pretending to be someone but that they're not. But they can pretend for so long. You cannot pretend forever. But when someone is angry, whatever is in the heart, you'll know because of what they're speaking. The words that are flowing from the mouth will tell you if that person has a good heart or a bad heart. I'm not saying only when that person is angry, but especially when someone is angry, you can tell. You can generally tell who a person is, what type of person they are, by listening to their conversation, listening to the way they speak, what is coming from the mouth. You'll pick up on things because somebody can pretend, but they cannot pretend forever. So after a while, you'll know by the speech who and what that person is all about. Listen to the words. Listen if the words are coming from a good place or if the words that are coming out are from a bad place. The word of the Lord in St. Luke 6, verse 45 reads, I'm reading from the NIV. The good man brings good things out of the good stored up in his heart, and the evil man brings evil things out of the evil stored up in his heart. For out of the overflow of his heart his mouth speaks. And the King James Version says, I'll find that one and I read it. The King James Version, St. Luke 6, verse 45. This is a King James Version. A good man out of the good treasure of his heart bringeth forth that which is good, and an evil man out of the evil treasure of his heart bringeth forth that which is evil. For of the abundance of the heart his mouth speaketh. When someone is overwhelmed, you listen to what they're saying, and not just when they're overwhelmed, but just by talking in general, you can tell what is in the heart because of what is flowing, the words that are coming from the mouth. If it's coming from a good place or if it's coming from a bad place. So we should all ask the Lord to purify our hearts, remove anything in our hearts that is not of His, doesn't look like Him, remove it, to cleanse us, to purify our hearts, sanctify us. Psalms 19. Psalms 19, and I think it's the last chapter. Psalms 19 and verse 14. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my strength and my redeemer. When you speak, will your words be acceptable in God's sight? When you speak, are your words edifying? When you speak, are your words bearing fruit? Are they tearing down? Are your words building? Are they tearing down? What is flowing from your mouth? Lord, let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight. O Lord, my strength and my redeemer. What are you meditating upon? What are your inner thoughts? What are you thinking about? What are you imagining? The meditation of the heart. What is in the heart? Only God can tell us what is in the heart because He sees and He knows what's in the heart. There are persons that the Lord will reveal stuff to and they can tell, but only God knows what is in the heart. Is your heart at a good place? Are the things in your heart pure? Are your thoughts pure? How is your meditation? How is the meditation of the heart, of your heart? Is it in a good place? Is it pleasing to God? Think about these things. Think about these things. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my strength and my redeemer. Remember, Proverbs 4 verse 23 says, keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. So guard your heart and be careful what is being harbored in the heart. Because remember, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. Stay blessed.